Food Plot Chronicles fam, we are rounding the corner of this Food Plot Chronicles journey. You hate to say it, but you love to see it, and man oh man are these plots looking good. This week, we are gonna take you on the journey of planting our fall food plots. Well, what's a fall food plot? I'm glad you asked. Our fall food plots are brassicas, turnip, radishes, and rapeseed blends. Now, we will mix in a little bit of clover, but these are fall food plot blends that have a shorter growing season. They got big leaves, and they got bulbs in the ground to last late season. Up in New York, these blends are key for later in the season and even after the season to ensure a healthy deer herd. And guess what? Your boy is up at camp this week. I'm helping Dino. We're gonna be moving some blinds and pretty much setting the stage for the season. As usual, we got no time to waste. Start up that tractor. Got the tiller hooked up. I need eye protection, which I'm gonna steal whoever these are, and then I'm going to till the backyard. All right, so you could see I already turned this once. It actually turned up pretty well for a first time. Dean had this all killed, and now I'm gonna go over it one more time just to chop it up, fine tune it, although it kind of looks like it's all right to plant right now. These weeds need to get run over once or twice more, but gonna churn up a couple plots here right now in preparation to plant tomorrow, and then we're gonna go start doing some stand preparation and just getting ready. Food Plot Chronicles, that's how we roll. This is what we call a little kill plot, and it is still pretty wet in here. You can see all the deer track in here. They tear it up, but there's a couple apple trees, 2 apple trees right there. There's another one down there, and we got a stand in that pine back in there. My dad loves this spot. This is one of his favorite spots to hunt. You're deep into those shadows in there, and you get the deer transitioning. There's bedding down and up that other hill, and then this all behind these apple trees right here, they bed also. So this is a great spot for daylight activity. This little kill plot can be so effective, especially late October, early November during the rut. There's usually a scrape under this tree right here, one of these trees right here, depending, but there's usually a community scrape in here, and we got a trail camera right over there. We got a Moultrie edge on that. But what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna come in here and disc this. It's gonna be real easy because this is all, like I said, it's kind of wet in here, so it'll be good. Disc it, give it the afternoon and tomorrow to dry out. This gets some great morning sun, so we'll plant this in the morning and we should be good to go. Well, there you have it, folks. Quick and easy. I'm glad I did this because it's wet in here. But the good thing is, without rain in the forecast in the next couple days, with how wet this is, it's actually going to be perfect because the seed should germinate without any rain. She was right there. Now she's going to go way over there. The list is long, but we're getting some shit done, ladies and gentlemen. Almost lost the sucker in the ditch on the way over. Well, don't go too crazy with that. It's a nice spot. We got 2 badass spots on this field today. This one's a good late season gun spot, rough weather spot, and then we got an awesome archery stand right down in the corner. It's gonna be badass. Nice different access on both, different wind hunts. It's gonna be good stuff. Excited to hunt this field this year. This cornfield that just wants to go. Just go. It's ready. Just needs to go. It's got some time. It's got a month. It's going.
Oh yeah. Good. Good to go. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
It'll play.
She'll play.
It'll play.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Cold beer.
Cold beer.
Cold beer.
Chicken wing.
Cold beer. Chicken wings.
No, they'll feed us.
Steak.
With a boner, drag weed.
How do you want me? How do you want me to get out of your way?
Back up.
Oh, yes.
No.
Just
No,
back
we'll,
up.
yeah, we'll back up. All right, boys. Good job.
Load 'em up. Good luck.
Good job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 1, 2, 3 cozies in the back. 4 of us. We're about to go erect this 360 blind. We got the blind, saws, cameras, chairs, Nelly. It's gonna be. We're gonna go screw it up. We're gonna screw something up. Do something even if it's the wrong thing. $70-degree perfect working day.
I have to get my truck.
Oh, hey.
Well, I got a whole
Hey,
box, so-
cuz. Thank you.
Return them.
Eye protection. We've only got 5 senses, and you know what? Your sight is one of them, so why not protect it? We protect our eyes, we protect our ears. Come on. Ready, Slap? Another ride, cheat.
Slappy?
See you boys there. We'll see you boys there. Hey, man. Yeah, I think the blind needs to be in the plot. It could be out here, honestly, because
I would have the ladder
right there.
on the edge of it.
Come on back. Come on back.
Yeah. No, come here. It's gonna topple over.
What does that mean?
Leave it like that. Leave it like that. Up. Just leave it right. Just like
Look at this kid. He's swinging so hard his hat's falling off. Yeah, Nelly.
You want this one up too? Like that?
Yeah. Fill the rocks in.
It's all good. Just
Yeah. Ain't going nowhere now.
he ain't going.
Wow.
Sure is. There's a hole already.
Oh, that Milwaukee makes some good noise. We call this Beach Bods Building Blinds. Okay, Nelly's ready to go.
Uh-oh, not a bottle.
Holy project. We just got the 360 up.
Can you see me?
No, not really. We moved a blind from here last night up onto the corn, and the reason that we did that is because up on the corn there's really nothing on your backside that you're going to be hunting. Up here, this is the 360 blind, and you obviously want to be able to shoot this entire plot, but also it's important to be able to see this whole green field behind you, because deer often cross the road and come across this green field, especially during the rut. So this being a better option for visibility, for huntability and shooting in this spot right here, we decided to change the blinds out, and it was definitely a good call. This one took a little bit longer than expected. We had a lot of Italians cackling at each other during the process, and that just is what it is. But we got her done. We got to plant a couple fields, and if we can, put another stand up or two today. This is the final day of your boy's visit to Camp Cutlet for the preparation of the season. So trying to get as much done as we can. You gotta keep on keeping on. But this is a good one. This is a good one. Stubborn little bastard. That was a good one. Just walking this plot now, checking the germination, and we've got great germination throughout the entire thing. This plot is going to be money. I mean, it is coming up full force. That tree is full of apples, which is great. That tree right there, and there's a couple other trees full of apples around this plot. That tree's got a couple apples on it, but yeah, this is you can see the blind all the way over there. This is solid work, solid plot. This has got to be pushing 2 acres of turnips that'll be right here, surrounded by some oak trees, surrounded by some apple trees. So for food, this is a great destination field, and they're not going to see in there with them darker windows, that's for sure. That is for sure. Good stuff. Good stuff, and I need a sandwich. Time for a lunch break on Food Plot Chronicles, so we'll catch you back. We'll be planting the rest of these fields later this afternoon.
Got it?
Mm-hmm. All right, folks, we got a 2.5 acre bean field planted right here, and if you can see in the background, got beans fenced that look really good. These ones are trying outside the fence, but the deer are smoking them. We got a Moultrie edge behind us, and every night it's just blowing up. There's a boatload of deer in here, so these beans are having a tough time getting past the browse pressure, but there's a little bit of dirt exposed. We're just going to go through and we're going to broadcast the Gold Fever blend from White Gold Seed. It's just a nice brassica turnip mix, got some radishes in it, rapeseed, and some kale. Nice mixture, and we're just going to broadcast a nice light layer across these beans, and they'll kind of come up in the next 50-60 days as the beans try to chug along. But it'll be a double smorgasbord of food, quality choice, green to grain. We love it. All right, you guys, Food Plot Chronicles final journey. I mean, this clover is growing okay, but it could be better. We're gonna just, it's not gonna look the best, I don't think, and it's not gonna turn up the greatest, but we're gonna plant turnips and another clover blend in here. It's gonna have some chicory in it. Although this clover does look half decent, I don't know. Yesterday when Dean and I came in here, it wasn't appealing, and we went with our gut and we're like, we're gonna turn and burn it. Now I'm like, what do we do? We're burning it. We're turning and burning it. Gonna try and get this turned up. This is the final field to get turned before we plant for this one and 3 more of the final fall food plots, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. And yes, a fresh bag. We're gonna use it all. Walk fast and crank hard. That's what they say. That should be like a Cam Hanes
seeding t-shirt. Walk fast and crank hard.
Food Plot Chronicles officially the last day that I'm here, extending the trip by a morning. And I'm just the film guy this morning. Dean is seeding this field that's about a little over a half an acre. Turned this yesterday, fertilized it yesterday, and seeding it today. We're supposed to get, it's 80% chance of rain tomorrow, which up here, normally if it's like 30%, you're almost guaranteed a rain up here. That's just how it is. So 80%, we should be a lock for some rain tomorrow and Tuesday, which is gonna be perfect because we'll get the last couple of these plots seeded today. Dean's gonna overseed one of the cornfields with a little turnip mix to mix that in there as well. And then it's going to be up to Mother Nature and letting it grow. Everything else is looking good so far. We'll have a couple weeks of just kind of letting things grow and stuff. And then once we get closer to the season, take down the fences around the beans, open the floodgates, and before you know it, we'll be sitting 20 feet up with a bow in our hand. It's kind of crazy. Time flies, but we are gloriously looking forward to this upcoming season. So
This plot, it's a tiny plot. This is, I don't even know. It's probably not even 1/8 of an acre. It's an eighth of an acre maybe. But this plot, it's a little kill plot, but we're honestly kind of setting it up for turkey season. They've just dissed it all in. We didn't really do anything with it for the last 2 years, but we're gonna put Gold Rush in here from White Gold, and then I'll mix in some of the Gold Fever mix as well, just to get like a 5 to 10% turn up in here, so we get some good green up for the fall, for the deer hunting season. But then the plan is for next spring is to come in as thick as clover as possible. We'll spray it with some grass out, just to get all the grasses out here, and this will be an awesome turkey plot. They're in here already in the springtime because they don't roost far behind us. There's a couple big ridges with some timber behind us, and they always are in this plot on the trail cameras. So we coat it up with some clover rush. Hopefully it greens up good in the springtime, and we'll kill a bird on it in the month of May. Let them eat.
one of Dino's cornfields up here, and you could see like this low spot is a little bit thin. There's a couple spots within the corn that's a little bit thin, and it's allowing for this exposed skin, exposed dirt. So we're gonna go in and seed some turnips, take advantage of the open territory, and try and fill it with some food for the deer. Beans or corn, you can do that too. So if you have a light stand of beans one year, you can always either till it and replant it in the fall, or just plant over it. Regardless, it's going to create more food, and the deer love it. What's the t-shirt's going to say?
Walk fast and crank hard.
How good are those food plots looking? Honestly, this is the best our property has ever been set up. And it only took us a short 7 years to figure this stuff out. All the seed is in the ground. This is some exciting stuff. Now, as usual, we just need a little help from Mother Nature. We've got blinds and tree stands on every one of our food plots, giving us the opportunity to either be out in the elements or get out of the weather, and have different wind options in every food plot. That's pretty insane. As we wind down Food Plot Chronicles, we're gonna be updating you with how these plots are growing, what they look like, and finally, how the deer are using them as we approach the season. Don't get up yet, because we're not quite done. Do a little rain dance, get your popcorn ready, because we're one day closer to bow season, baby. Food Plot Chronicles, we out. Peace.